I
your
hear-
badge, please.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I was like, I hear her. Where is she?
Sorry.
No, you're
No,
fine.
it's okay.
You're fine.
I left mine at home.
Here you go.
Thank you. Do you need me to sign it out?
No, I got it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I can help.
Well,
Good. I'm glad someone knows.
yeah, I just did. So I hope that I got that.
Yeah.
Okay, are you talking about the one that shows your motions and which ones were denied and accepted?
I'm talking about the April 17th, 2025 order to dismiss my appeal with prejudice. Judges,
Yeah, I'll pull it up so then that way. I have it.
I don't think I have it though.
Oh, that's because that was that link, huh? That you couldn't print out.
Yeah, but I need it because
Oh yeah, you need it.
like
okay.
I will go back to the car and get it because she needs to see it.
Yeah.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that's one of them. There's two of them though. This is one of them though. But we might as well direct my question I have on this one.
Thank you.
She's right there.
And this is the opinion.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So with this document here, is this the final?
Yeah, the opinion is the final thing, and then you will get a mandate that is due on.
What's the timestamp on this document?
I don't know, is there one listed on there?
No.
Then I don't know.
Your system won't tell you the timestamp either? So there's no timestamp on an order.
No, I think it's just the date.
Is that normal? I mean, there's not normally. So someone could submit an order at 10 o'clock at night?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's pretty interesting.
What was the other thing you asked me for? I'm sorry.
What was I having you look up on it? The motion.
Oh, the mandate date.
Yes.
Yes, there you
mandate.
go, sorry.
It's okay. Mandate is pending. I don't see a date on it yet. But when the mandate is issued, the case is officially closed.
Okay, okay. So who authorized these orders?
The judges.
Which judge?
I think it says on there on your opinion, doesn't
J. J. Jones, J. Brown,
J.
J.
Jones,
and
J.
Yun, J.
it?
There's
the
no-
mandate
there's-
is due on 5:30, so that's when the case will completely close.
5:30 is the mandate? Okay. Okay, and so there's J. Jones, J. Brown, and J. Yun?
Mm-hmm.
Those judges are here in this court.
Mm-hmm.
On the website?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you print that out for me?
them on the website?
Well, or just verification that their judge is here. Cause I don't see them on the website.
Well, I'm telling you, their judge is here,
Okay,
and they signed your.
but
opinion.
my judges have changed multiple times throughout my documents.
the-
Is that normal practice as well?
Sometimes it happens. It depends on what's going on.
So is there
in
any,
that case.
do they send you any notice though as to what the reason is for your judges changing all the time? There's
Normally,
no-
by
there's-
law, you have to be given notice, correct?
There's supposed to be a hearing.
No?
No,
Okay.
we don't
Okay.
do, the Court of Appeals is a court of review, okay?
Okay.
So we don't look at new evidence, we don't have trials, we don't have hearings,
Oh,
it's a court of review.
okay.
If that makes
Okay, yeah, well, that helps.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that helps clarify things for sure.
No trials, no hearings, just review.
Just review. Okay.
And then reprimand back to the court, correct? Reprimand back to the lower court, right?
We
Is
can,
that's
yeah,
it, or,
you can go to the Supreme Court.
okay. Okay. So, is this the only explanation there is for my 24 motions I filed?
Yeah.
Okay. So the elective share, they denied me elective share?
I don't know what that is, but if you submitted a motion for it, they told you they denied it.
They denied them all.
Okay.
Yeah, every single one of them. Okay. Awesome. Now, on this one. So the answer to my who authorized the orders, you said the judges in a whole. They all three at 10 o'clock at night said, this is what we're doing. Okay. All right. So, and then we already discussed the judge panel changing, appeals, core issues. Is there any clerk notes or internal routing records for this order?
No?
No? Okay. Okay. Recognition of the interested party status.
I think that's.
Was I ever officially removed as informal personal representative? Is there any documentation that states I was removed as informal personal representative?
I don't know what that
Or
is,
legal spouse.
and I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I can't, and I don't mean this to sound rude, but I can't go through every single thing you filed.
So what can I do
what
to
I'm
do,
saying?
okay, so what can I do then to compare your records with
That
my
record
records?
Yeah.
of actions will tell you everything that was filed on your case, everything.
Okay, but I want notes and I want to know who's involved in here because
Well, there are no
okay,
notes.
well, I'm just gonna point this out to you and this is not appropriate at all. And I know that and I don't need to be an attorney to know this. This individual right here just entered my case with the final appeal notice. I don't know who that person even is, but I've been told that he's an attorney representing somebody.
Okay.
Well, don't you have to fill out documentation and, recognize yourself, I've got none of that.
But if you look on the register of actions, there should be an entry of appearance.
Okay.
And that will be his entry.
I never got the opportunity to object.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can make a motion to object, but it's not gonna.
I'm just saying people are showing up in my case that, there's not proper, there's rules. I have to follow the rules, other people have to follow the rules. And the rules are not being applied here.
Okay.
So that's all I'm pointing out, okay? And I'm just making it on the record because I live 6 hours away. I have to wait for a horse and carriage to bring me the mail. So, that's all I'm trying to, I'm just trying to clarify what's in my file. And I have a right to view my file. I paid for this document, or this
Yes.
case. I, out of my own pocket, paid for this. And it's my right to know what's in my file.
Yes.
So, that's all I'm trying to verify here, that, because I'm
answers.
frustrated that I can't defend something I don't know anything about. And I'm finding out all this stuff in my own investigation of my case. So, somebody has to tell me the answer.
Yeah.
Somebody has to tell me the truth.
And we appreciate your
You
help.
know, that's all I'm trying to get
And
to the
being
bottom of.
patient with us too.
Okay,
not a problem.
okay.
Thank
So
you.
as my informal, you don't know anything about that? Don't know.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Sweet.
Newly added attorney, you said that'll be in the e-filing when he was,
It'll be on that register of actions, it'll say entry of appearance is usually what it says.
Enter.
okay, and what's the rules for that? Can you print that out for me?
I don't
No.
have that to print out for you. Anybody can change their attorney, get a new one, I mean.
But there's rules you gotta do to get that attorney into the case.
Mm-hmm.
So where do I get the documentation that that person that followed the steps and followed the rules to be
If
entered?
there's an entry of appearance on there, they follow the rules.
Okay,
Okay.
gotcha. That's how I identify it.
Okay.
Okay, audit trail. Is there an audit trail for the electronic filing? That's what you gave me a copy of, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
That's everything, yeah.
Okay. Missing or altered documents. Do you have a copy of my marriage license?
I have no idea.
I need you to look at my file and see if you do. If you don't, I will give you a receipt of my marriage
Okay, here's the
license.
thing, and again, I don't mean this to sound like it's gonna sound, but I don't have time to go through everything you filed
Okay.
and look for your marriage.
Okay, well, I'm gonna submit a motion to
Okay,
view my
that's
file,
fine.
okay?
Yeah, that's
So,
fine. That's
I'm sure I'll
fine.
get denied,
Then
but,
that way you
but
can.
that's, but I have it
And
here.
then we have that time set
Right.
aside to do that.
Okay,
Okay.
That'd be
okay, I've got other places
Yeah.
to go after
And
I
I
leave
understand
here,
that.
so I'm just trying to answer basic questions,
Yes,
you know what I
and
mean?
and I don't want you to know, I'm not trying to be difficult when I say that, but if you do a motion, then we can gather,
Right.
make time
Yeah.
together.
Okay,
Okay,
but my
great.
motions are being denied and ignored, so it's not really getting me far, but anyway, I appreciate you telling me that, okay? And this is why I'm acting the way I'm acting, because they tell me it's my responsibility, so.
To
That's-
protect
that-
your rights.
that's
But
why
then
I-
when you protect your rights, you're denied of everything.
So,
I'm gonna
we'll just
tell
go
you-
ahead, and submit the
Okay.
motions, okay? And we'll get out of your hair.
You're fine.
So here's, and if I could just have my stamped copy that I'm submitting them, I'd appreciate it,
Okay, hold on one second,
okay?
because
Yeah, because I was denied access to the court, so I don't even know if I can file those motions.
This is very frustrating. They're in a time of grieving. People treat you like you're nothing. It's okay. It's your job.
I'm just saying.
No worries at all.
now, do you want to take a picture of the front of these?
Yeah. You can't give me a copy?
Well, I
Oh,
need
the
to
stamped?
That's okay, you can charge me.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yep.
okay.
I
Yeah.
want my stamped copy.
Stamped copy.
Do you have any extra copies? Because I can stamp those for you.
Um,
Did you
I
have-
don't, no,
thought
I don't
we
think
made-
I brought in doubles. I
No.
apologize for that, but I'm
I can make you a
fine.
copy of the top page.
That's fine,
Okay.
that's fine. I have it on file, so as long as I have my proof that I submitted it, so.
I need the land to be, they gave me a sheet. And, this is where I'm at, I need to get the form, and I need to file it here and at the district court.
So we're at the Supreme Court. or
So,
you want to go with the
is the Supreme Court right here in the same building
Right
too?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm confused on that one because I thought it was across the street, but it's not.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Where is self-help, where is this an office for self-help?
So you can either email her or call her to get information. I think she preferred email due to some of this.
Oh, I see.
And then if you, you can make an appointment with her. You can make an
With her and, okay, thank you.
Got it.
Oh, this one goes to you too. It's got your label on it.
I wanna make sure I put these. Which one? I wanna make sure I put these with the right one.
Okay, so petition notice request for a correcting of record. So that's, yeah, my
That's this
my labeling, yes,
Okay,
and
I just
also,
wanna make sure I get them with the right one.
yeah, yeah, I believe that's correct. Does yours, this one I have labeled Supreme and Appeals, so did you get this one or no?
No.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Before I get so confusing. Here, is this the one she's given me? Okay, let's keep those over there.
Yeah.
So we don't
Those are your copies?
mix them up here, yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah, stamped. Just a different color.
Okay. My coworker was able to pull up the thing that says what was, sealed, and know that when something's sealed, the lower court seals it, we don't.
Yeah, I know.
It comes to us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
There
just
you
trying
go.
to figure out why it was added to my appeal. It was an eviction.
Yeah.
This is what
And
it
I am
sa-
appealing a probate.
But read this is what it says is in there.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just trying to figure out why the two are combined.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay?
yep. All right, here is the exhibits, I guess you want to say, that can go with those motions I just
Okay.
filed with
Do you
you.
want it to go with all of them?
Yeah,
Or
I
you can
mean,
have
it's fine.
all-
It's
Yeah.
just things that I believe are missing out of my record. So, can you
I'm
give me
gonna tell
some
you.
something written saying what I gave you?
No, but I'm gonna tell you, if it doesn't come from the lower court in your record, official record, they're not gonna consider it.
Okay, well, that's not my understanding. With any motion, I can file the evidence as long as I know it should be in my file.
Then you file a motion to supplement the record. But I'm just letting you know that if it doesn't come from them, they're not gonna consider it. And the reason behind that is, and I'm not saying you, I'm just saying in general.
Right.
People will submit stuff.
Out of the blue kind of stuff. Yeah.
Stuff that never was there.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's kind of how you guys pick and
Yeah.
choose what to consider
Well,
and
so
what
what
not
we do
to.
is we take the official record. If you think something's missing, then you can do a motion to supplement it, and the lower court would have to
Oh.
send it to us.
Okay,
Okay.
so if I'm submitting these ones, these are just, these are all just notice of what I'm filing. I mean, I've got, and can I see that? If you're telling me they're not even gonna look at that, can I have that packet back? Because my federal reviews information is in there for your all's notice. So,
Okay.
do you want my marriage license receipt?
I
mean,
don't think we, no.
well, it should be in the file.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's been
A copy
submitted
of my marriage.
multiple times,
Yeah,
so you guys should
multiple
have
times.
it.
But you know, if I can't view it, how do I know it's in there?
Well,
Was it on your USB drive?
Was it on my USB drive? I don't know. I haven't looked at that USB drive since I received it.
Okay.
So I saved all the documents I wanted off of it, and you know what I mean. So I
You'll
can't
have to check and
I
see.
can't tell you what is in
Yeah.
my file, but I should be able to review my file anytime I ask to.
well, yeah.
It's my right to. But I filed a motion, so if I have to drive 6 hours for an appointment to do that, then I guess I will.
Well, and if it's a fraudulent
But I already did.
scheme and people are removing things from the file,
So
then
that's
we wouldn't
notice
even
of
know.
my case that I opened up in the district.
Okay, do you want me to put that with all of these?
Yeah, I put it on
Okay.
top of fire. I mean, I don't know. I just was told I have to provide you with notice, so
Okay.
that's your notice.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not gonna mail any more stuff. It's killing me.
Yeah.
So, and the same with this. I mean, these are just filings that I will be filing today. So it's just for you all's,
A
I mean, for the
copy.
For the
court.
lower court? You're
Huh?
you're filing these in Adams, right?
No, they're labeled. One's going to Attorney General's. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can have these.
Yep,
Yes.
these are your notices of what I'm doing. So, like I said,
Hold on.
what's that one there that I just handed you? I just want to make sure I'm not getting my Supreme Court files
Here you
mixed up with your.
So
Court,
that's
yeah, if
out
I,
of 10.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and so can you verify if you have my informal? I mean, it should have been in my probate file as well. I was informal personal representative.
She can't.
Okay,
So you kind of
okay,
you
okay.
have to submit that thing that she
Yeah.
said
But if you,
Either way, it's fine. It's fine.
to review the file.
Okay.
But
Well, I don't understand
I
how
just
I'm
don't-
supposed to defend my motions all being denied when
Yeah.
I can't submit the documentation. That it should have never been denied.
Mm-hmm.
Elective share being one. That's a statutory priority.
Mm-hmm.
Must be done.
yeah,
And I was denied it with no explanation. So I don't understand how I'm supposed to defend these things when I can't have access to my
you
my,
can't even view
my
your
information.
file. So
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm going over here now.
okay.
Okay.
Now, when you go over there, there's a little stand with a button on it, push it, and it'll ring a bell and they'll come up.
okay,
Okay,
thank you
alright.
so much for your help. I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You hang on to those so I don't get them mixed up here.